Okay, vlog 9. It's a little late tonight. It's completely pitch black. Uh, but got a little late start. Had to go to the airport and drop my mom's friend off, and then stop at Costco and get Cooper some meds for his poor knee so he can. That walk yesterday was way too much for him. Um, and then he got in the cold water and it was all bad. So tomorrow I will show more of the beauty of Montana, but for tonight I'm just sitting on this quiet porch. It's pretty beautiful out here. It's like I don't know, I feel like I need to play the banjo or something on here. I wish I knew how. But can you hear the rain? It's been raining all day. I love it. It's so beautiful, but peaceful, just peaceful. But these vlogs, it's been interesting, and I'm not sure, and I know I question why they're inspiring, or what is it about my story that connects with your story, that connects with somebody else's story, and what I've learned. And I still have more to learn, but what I have learned, I remember taking a class at Cypress College, and it was Western Civilization, and the teacher was so smart. He was so brilliant, at least in my mind. I thought, oh my God, he's so smart, and I don't want to ask a question. And everybody in class was quiet and listening and taking notes furiously. And I remember not understanding half of what he was saying. And I thought, wow, is everyone else understanding and I'm just the idiot that's sitting in class not getting it? So I remember one day thinking, well, I'm paying for this class. And he does ask every now and then, is everything clear? Does everyone understand? And I remember raising my hand. I mean, I was like, fourth week in, and I raised my hand. I was so scared. I thought, oh, he's going to think I'm an idiot, or I'm going to say something that sounds so stupid. And I remember raising my hand and asking a question and asking him to clarify something that I didn't understand. And it was like this great wall had been broken through, because as soon as I asked a question, 5 other hands went up. And every day then, the class became way more engaging and way more interesting, because people were asking questions, people were asking for clarification. I started to understand more. They started to understand more. The teacher was more interested in kind of giving information. Long story short, I think that that's life, right? We're all walking around like we know what's going on, or we know how to do something. But it takes one person saying, wait a minute, is it me or does everyone else feel a little lost in this? And what I'm noticing from these vlogs is, obviously I'm sharing some really vulnerable stuff, or stuff that seems pretty personal, and yet all I'm saying is, I'm searching just like you are. And the emails that I've been getting are unbelievable. I've been connecting with people. They've been sharing their stories with me, thanking me for being vulnerable. I've been practicing vulnerability now for a while, so it doesn't feel overwhelming. It doesn't feel powerless to me. It only feels more empowering, because once you hear my story, and they're no longer secrets, then there's really nothing anyone has on you. So once you open up and say, yeah, hey, you know what? I had some stuff, yeah, I got pregnant before I got married. Yeah, it was hard. I was divorced. I was a single mom. All that stuff that, maybe I didn't want to happen to me, but did. And it was hard and I cried a lot and I didn't know what I was doing half the time and I made mistakes all along the way. Once I'm vulnerable to that and can admit it, it feels okay. So I guess I just am encouraging all of you to start raising your hand in class. You know, I mean, nobody has the answers. Even if they think they do or they act like they do, everybody has something that is hard to deal with. And I remember my counselor saying to me, the only time that anxiety and fear wins is when we don't live in the moment. When we're like, what if tomorrow, or what if next week, or what if this happens, or what if that? All the fear, she used to say, and still, if I go and see her, she'll say, how do you get yourself scared? Isn't that powerful? How do you get yourself scared? And I'm like, I don't get myself scared. I'm scared. But it's thoughts, right? It's stuff that we tell ourselves that we can't do or that we're powerless over. That creates fear. And once you figure out how you get yourself scared, you can totally get yourself unscared. And speaking of scared, I just found out tomorrow is the corn maze, and I so want to go get myself scared. So hope you guys do something fun and Halloweenish this weekend, and know that if you get yourself scared, you can get yourself unscared. And anyway, that's it. And I will try to give you more scenery tomorrow. Have a good night.